Morning, folks. Papa Joe here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about trucking. Imagine that. Had a young man last night in my live stream had me a couple questions about trucking. Uh, when I got into trucking almost 30 years ago, not only was it a different industry, but I was a different person. I came out of the prison system into trucking. I know, that'll surprise some of y'all. However, I was a prison guard. We didn't make very much money. With a wife and 3 kids, I made just enough that I couldn't get any kind of state assistance. Imagine that. The insurance we had, we got through the state. And anytime that we got a pay raise, our insurance happened to go up. Where they got the dollars and we got the pennies. Serious. There wasn't no place to go, as in promotions. So there was 4 of us that decided to quit the prison system and go into trucking. So we did. And the money that they was talking about us making, it was luring. We loved it. Sounded good. Let's do it. I think I'm the only one that made it more than a couple years. Lost track of the other ones. It is what it is. With a wife and 3 youngins at home, I really wasn't real worried about my retirement. I wanted to make some money. Had okay insurance. I started with J.B. Hunt. I'll tell you who I started with. And that was back when they trained. I went through their school over in Illinois and a whole bit. But I wasn't worried about my retirement. What money I could get, I got. They had a 401k and all that. I was just too young and stupid to invest in it. And it didn't last very long with J.B. Hunt. We were driving cab overs. I didn't like their Qualcomm stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, not their Qualcomm, their dispatching. We didn't have Qualcomm then. Me and JB just wasn't a good marriage. So I went from that. I did about 10 months with them. That's how I can tell y'all that you need to wrap up your contracts and stay a couple years. Well, I got lured by a hood. And it was an outlaw outfit. Yeah, buddy. Here I was, early 30s. barely in my 30s. Buddy boy, I was ready to go trucking. And I did. So I went outlaw for quite a while. Now, I job hopped like a bunch of us did back then. I got one ticket away from losing my CDL. And the old boy I was driving for, I asked him, I said, Funkin', what we gonna do if I lose my CDL? He said, why, hell, Joe? And he said, you go flip hamburgers somewhere till you get them back. Then come on back, we'll do it again. Ain't it fun? The thought of trying to feed my family off of hamburger wages didn't sound fun to me at all. So I went 5 years without getting the ticket. Cleaned my license up. And I've pretty much kept them clean since then. That was an eye-opener that the industry will eat you up and spit you out. It ain't changed, folks. They'll still eat you up, spit you out. Now, they don't want you to run outlaw like we did, because now with the way the system is set up, it costs them points on their stuff. So they want you legal. But do not think for a minute that these truck companies out here, despite what they tell you, really give a damn about you and yours. They don't. Not for a minute. That is driving me nuts. And I still don't have nothing for retirement. After all these years out here, I'm looking at retiring off Social Security. That don't pay worth a damn, people. Not worth a damn. Now, I understand that I should have been setting something up and blah, blah, blah. But I haven't done it simply because the money that you make, what's the old saying that you spend what you make? That your cost of living goes right up with the with what you're making. It's true. For whatever circumstances and whatnot, there never really was quite enough money in there to open up any kind of real whatever for retirement. And I like the small companies, and they really don't offer much for retirement. The cost of your insurance is ridiculous. We was talking about insurance last night, a little group of us on a phone conference. And everybody is paying over $1,000 a month for insurance. That should be going into our retirement, not into the insurance. But now, I'm not telling you all this stuff to get a pity party going or nothing like that. Like I said in the beginning, there was a young man that got questioning me about coming into trucking as a second career type deal. I want to warn y'all and hopefully let you learn from my mistakes that you really need to look out for yourself when you're doing the homework, like I told him last night. Then you need to make sure that there's something there for your retirement. Invest in that 401k. Roll it over if you change jobs. And set yourself up for retirement. That's just a cut and dry of it. Now, I have a way of taking care of me and Grandma through my retirement, besides Social Security. But it has absolutely nothing to do with the trucking industry. And it is not because of the trucking industry. The trucking industry, for the most part, has let me down on that part. And I say that, although it's my fault that I'm in a predicament I'm in. I'm not trying to dodge yet. But the trucking industry is not like it used to be. That's what got me thinking about making this video. I was sitting here thinking about my retirement, and I was thinking about my uncle's retirement and my dad's retirement. And back when they was working, the companies actually took care of their employees, and they all would work 20 years with a company and they would get a retirement from them. And I had a couple of uncles that worked at a couple different companies, and they had 2 retirements coming in, plus their Social Security, and they retired okay. They wasn't struggling. In today's workforce, not just in the trucking industry, but in today's workforce, they're starting to unload me, so I'm going to have to cut this short. These companies do not take care of their workers. It's nothing like it used to be. So actually, regardless what field you go into, you have to set yourself up something for your retirement. It's a crying shame, it really is. That as employees of an industry or of a company, we dedicate ourselves to these companies, and we're nothing but a number. Nothing but a number. Oh, I'm sure out there in the work world, they have a few companies that where you can set something up. There's some of the places here in the trucking industry. Unfortunately, the majority of them are the larger companies that I don't like driving for. So you have to do your own homework, and you have to figure out what's best for you. Job hopping is not good. I don't care where you're at, what industry. And don't chase the hood. There's so many people that want to, oh, I want that car with all the chicken lights, and I want that large car with that big old hood out there, and been there, done it. That's how I can tell y'all that I tell them that you can't buy me with a truck no more. You can run me off with one. And if you're one of these youngins coming into the industry, it's real easy to be driving that slow company truck And you see some of us pass you up, and a lot of them's a lot faster than me. And you start daydreaming about having that other truck. Just remember, grass is always greener on the other side, but it's fertilized with the same bullshit. So you need to sit back and look at the benefits that you're getting with that larger company. Because chances are, that hot dog that just passed you, running 75, 80 mile an hour, in that 75, 80 mile an hour speed zone, he probably ain't got the benefits you got. Now, I know there'll be some that get on here and start telling us what great money they make and how much they put back, and they're going to retire a millionaire. That's part of trucking. Regardless of what anyone says, there's going to be someone else that's going to tell you how great they got it and how there's some kind of math wizard that has just invested money. And that's why y'all asked me about if I watched someone else's YouTube channel, some other trucker. No. I've been out here long enough. I know what's happening when their lips are moving. The trucking industry's changing, and I hope that it's changing for the better for some of these companies, for y'all coming into it. They claim we have a driver shortage, and if that's the case, then they should be competing for you. And if they're competing for you, then they should be offering you a lot more benefits, including a way to set up your retirement. So when you go talking to them, I know there's videos where I've told you things to ask them, how often you get home, your pay raises and all that. Well, you really need to question your retirement. What do y'all got for a 401k? What kind of insurance you got? And they're real bashful about telling you what insurance, much less how much, because the price of it is so ridiculous. Us older people, we all try to tell y'all mistakes that we've made. My parents did it. My uncles did it. Yo, you need to learn from my mistakes, son. Blah, blah, blah. Right in this ear and right out that ear. Unfortunately, I'm afraid that's what's going to happen to a bunch of y'all. But I'd like y'all to learn from my mistakes. Don't chase that hood out there. Don't chase these chicken lights, the fast truck, the outlaw world, being a cowboy. Look for your future. Won't be long, all these trucks are going to be running the same anyway. They damn near do now. Look for your future. Look for what makes your family comfortable now and how you can secure your future. That's all I got for you. Y'all remember, good Lord love you. So do I. Learn from my mistakes, all right? Have a blessed day. Bye.